Good afternoon, folks. This is Darth Rabbit 07 coming to you today with another quick review. This is a long overdue release of a figure that we've wanted since 1986, and it's finally here in my hands. Came fresh off the truck about 25 minutes ago as I was working on another videos, editing and stuff. So enough for me. Let's get the homework done. Like, share, subscribe, all the stuff down below. Thank you again to all those who subscribe. And let's turn this around, take a look at this long overdue, 3 times released in the last little bit, but now I think they finally got this one right. Let's take a closer look in this quick review. Thanks again for watching. And there he is, finally on my turntable, folks. After watching so many get this guy in, he's finally here on my, I can't believe this. He arrived about 25 minutes ago, and I'm so pumped and excited to have him here. It's Studio Series 86, number 21, Ultra Magnus. Looks so amazing, and it's a commander class, first of its kind. And I hope this is a thing for more commander classes to make it in the Studio Series, as I feel that some of the stuff is undersized. And you got things he can do. He can point the finger. He's got the matrix of leadership. He's got the ability to put your other Autobots up on the car carrier mode there, and oh, blast effects. 43 steps from robot mode to car carrier and back again. And Ultra Magnus leads the defensive measures against Decepticons invading Autobot City. Very, very cool, guys. Maybe one of these days we'll get a version of Autobot City or get Metroplex. But we'll see whenever that happens, and cross that bridge when it comes to it. Let's crack open that box and see what comes in the box. Well, I've got a moment of relatively calm and quiet until the dogs get back from their walk. Let's see what's in that box, guys. As we pull it off, we pull it open, there comes the instructions. There's the tissue paper doobie. Wow, look at Ultra Magnus. He is so freaking crazy huge. Instructions, the warning in 26 languages. And if we remove this with him in it, you get that backdrop of the shuttle leaving Earth scene, where I think it's RC has trouble getting up in there where my thumb is at, and needs a hand to get up into the shuttle as the escape is narrow and thin. One set with the Dinobots and Blurs on board one, and I think it's like Springer and the others and Spike, and anyway, the Junkion planet crew and then the Quintesson planet crew right there in one shot, guys. And he actually feels really heavy and is a behemoth in this box. Let's free him from the box and let's go through this, guys. I'm so pumped. Then I got everything sorted. This is what all he comes with. He's got his instructions showing off all the little stuff and bits that you should have in the box, freshly packed. And I've actually got that stuff together and show it off next. Got the transformation sequence. You actually got the actual bit where he can't deal with that right now. There are 4 steps to get him totally apart. There's the other bits to get it all together, and the transformation steps along the bottom, and the matrix or leadership, and he's just chock full of all kinds of goodies, guys. And just a really, really nice looking fun mess of stuff to go through to get him into that car carrier mode that we wanted from the get-go all those years ago. Instead of having like another Prime with a different trailer, we finally got Ultra Magnus for Ultra Magnus. And like I said, there he is on my turntable, not somebody else's turntable, watching countless other reviews over the last month and a half, 2 months, or if you count longer with the other guys that get it, stolen copies off of the thing. Damn, this thing is impressive, guys. This is really, really, really massively awesome. There's his side profile, here's his back profile, and watching other people's reviews, I just thought he was so broad-chested, he was too broad to the chest, but nah, he's big and bulky, and I like the way this does and looks. A little bit of concern right off bat is those little red tabs up on the shoulders over time. I'm worried about those just a little bit, but we'll see how it does. And he's just going to fill a huge gap. It's been there since 1986 when we didn't get this figure back then. And where the G1 gives you the car carrier and the stuff and the things, this is all one piece. Like it's kind of like Combiner Wars, but done perfectly. And that is my initial impressions on it and stuff. And I've seen, like I said, other reviews, and I'm just so tickled. But the one thing I hadn't seen is just how thick to the chest he is here, guys. And an approximation, he's about 8 1/4 inches from missile to missile pod there. Or if you do the blue shoulder bits, he's about 6 1/2 inches across there. He stands head to toe, he's about 9 inches tall. If you count the pylons, he is a bit taller. And this looks like it's right at about like 9 3/4 tall with that top pylon bit there. So there's those things there, and about from front to back of the chest, about 3 inches. And then down at the feet, about 3 more inches there, guys. So with all the measurements said and done, nice ass. He's about 2 inches in his ass too. I mean aft. This is not a kid-friendly channel, by the way, guys. I do mark it as that. So anyway, excited to have this. We're gonna get this inside, get it out of the wind and the fall weather and the UV light. But you only live once kind of thing, and I'm so tickled to have this guy in front of me today. Let's get this taken indoors, and we'll go through the bits. Well, damn it, man. You can't keep it together. I really can't deal with this right now. Ah, frig. Is there a doctor in the house? For real, guys? Well, damn. Did someone call for a doctor? Well, put you back together like new, or your money back guaranteed. We fixed the Grand Poobah. And he looks amazing, guys. I just can't get over this fine young gentleman. I know he's just a soldier, but dude, what a soldier he is, man. This is just so awesome. Everything cleans up nicely. That thing comes apart fairly easy. Awesome. Combiner war ports, and just another awesome feature to have with your Ultra Magnus. I'm gonna stand this up a little taller. We're gonna get rid of some junkions. And we're going to go through those accessories. As you can see here, we got several of the blast effects nicely painted and what have you there. It comes with 2 guns. Comes with the standard Ultra Magnus gun and the other one, blast effects compatible. He has these little rockets that fit into these little rocket launchers, and ×2 there. And you had to insert the pylons onto his head on the other side. He has a gratuitous amount of awesome light piping. As shown right here, you can see that thing just fade in and out. It's just really, really freaking cool and awesome. And there's a surprising amount of heft to this guy. Thick, plastic feels great in hand. Just white's white like it needs to be. Kind of get worried about the clear plastic in his chest and those springs there. I'm going to try to do that matrix feature and function here in just a moment. It's going to go around here to the back and let you see that it's all folded up very nicely, tabbed in together. The thing that worries me about this the most is these little shoulder tabs over time and play. I'm hoping that they can withstand me transforming it several times, because I can see myself doing this if this thing is as fluid as it. I hope it is. I didn't watch a lot of folks do this transformation, and we'll see when we get into that. Let me take a look at that chest area here. That chest area is put together very beautiful and well, as I will demonstrate right here in just a moment. We're going to zoom in on this. As we are zoomed in, I'm going to try to just simply lift this up and let you see the magic happen, guys. Boom, there it is. You get his matrix out that way, and the way that, that's just so satisfying, guys. We're going to close it back just about as easy as we did it open. You just fold that back too, and boom, and it's done. That is really, really nice. And now we're going to go through the ins and outs of that articulation, as we will start with that beautiful noggin right here. You can get that thing to look way up as far as you need to make it look up. He can look down just a little bit too, like he's, mourning somebody in the loss. You got totally all the way around there. If those antenna pop off, I will super glue them on there, but hopefully it won't have to go that far. You can get all the way out to there with the T-pose with both arms, which that is freaking awesome. And it almost looked like they were going to fill in the guts, but there's a lot going on there anyway in that little area there. Then you got a nice tight all the way around on that joint there, ratchet, like Ratchet City. You got a ratchet 90 degree in the elbow, just like you see there. Put that back down. Has it got any? It does got an upper bicep swivel there. It does have opening hands, and boom. That's got a pointer finger, so you can get that pointing however you need it there. That's really, really awesome. And does it have, and it has wrist articulation, even though it's a little tight. That is cool. And something else just happened just then. Try to open that hand back up. It's 3 fingers and that 1 independent finger. So there is that. It's a little hollow down inside of there. Kind of got me nervous now to handle it, but you can get a trigger finger going on there. Very, very nice. You can get all the way around. That is so awesome. I love being able to do the all the way around at the waist. You can lift those hip skirts up to a degree, and that T-pose. You can manage almost a full van damage with Ultra Magnus. That is really, really awesome. It's got a soft ratchet there. On mine, it seems to be holding a little bit better. You can pop the back skirt up and get it to go up further, so you can get that there. Let's get that leg down, buddy. You can get the front hip skirt to go up, and you can get that much in the front knee there, and you got ankle tiltage. So all the accompanying pieces and things, and a little bit of upper thigh swivel, and it's a combiner 4 joint to do that other enactment. Rockers to help pose it, and you can get anything that you want to get there. It's just all limited to your imagination kind of thing. I think we've seen enough here in the robot mode. I'm really looking forward to this transformation. Let me get this guy into his car carrier mode. It'll be just a couple of seconds for you. And 3, 2, 1, and there is Ultra Magnus in his kick-ass car carrier mode of crazy, scary transformation. Was scary in several spots. This, I thought I snapped and clean, broke it off. You can see some stress and clearly like right here, especially if I was to just bring this in and focus in. You can see the stress that came with this, and you probably hear the stress in my voice. Oh my goodness, guys. It was a little scary in spots, but I like how everything folded, locked out once it got into place. These wheels just kind of lower down, and then you got your working ramp there. You can have that open up and then close back, and there's little tabs that'll keep it from going too far there. And I thought that there would be a little bit something more to that deal there, but I guess not. Going on around to the port side, you gun store way up there on each side there. You got your missile pods there. It rolls really, really good. And you got, if you get the thing right, you can get some play there, and you can lock it back into a fixed position and kind of make it like a race truck if you want to. And very, very nicely detailed, very, very involved, very, whew, I'm so glad that's done. And then I love the decals there. It's got the functionality that you can get the other cars up on it or whatnot. I'm just going to set the cars onto the thing. You can easily get blur and wheelie in the bottom there, guys, and then you can get the other ones in the top there. And there he is, all loaded up with the wheelie and blur in the bottom, and you got cup and RC in the top, and that's what that looks like, guys. He's ready to roll out, tear it up. I'm so glad to have this version of him finally, after, like I said, watching everybody else get it in. And now I guess we'll move into some final thoughts, because this thing has been a beast. Some final thoughts on this Ultra Magnus here. I have been waiting, and folks have been waiting for so long, and yet there's still something wrong with this picture, Hasbro. You know what that is? We still haven't heard the first thing about leader class swoop. And daggone, get with the program. We're getting old here. Outside of that, I love having all these on the table together. I am tickled to have him here finally. Good things come to those who wait kind of thing. Outside the little scary stuff clicking into place and getting into that final configuration, it was very, very satisfying transformation. Very fun to get everybody together there in that last shot. And the only question that remains is, when will we get a swoop? I don't want to wait 2 and 3 more years down the road. I mean, we had a Dinobot a little over a year release whenever, I think it was like 20 2020 we got Grimlock, 86 Studio Series, and then 2021 we got Slag there, and then we got this brother last summer in 2022. We got this guy this year, 2023. I don't want to wait till 2024 to finish this 86 set here. And eventually, hopefully, there'll be a Unicron that's ungodly expensive, like the HasLab one, that we can, put all the ones up against. I could go down and look at the Decepticons from the movie. I've got most of them down there, and Army built some Sharkticons. Army built some Sweeps. I think I've got 2 Scourges and 2 Cyclonuses and several Galvatrons. I mean, obviously we're fans. Obviously we want stuff. We want good, high quality, guys. It's been a bumpy road getting there, as there's been fixes and or this or that. But for money spent, I mean, this should be top notch, top tier, not having to wait around forever kind of stuff coming out here, guys. Thanks again for watching my channel. That's about going to do it for Ultra Magnus's quick review, a little rant there, and the final thoughts. Really like to see Swoop, and hopefully he'll blend and fit right into this crowd of surviving Autobots. And as they say, at the end of that movie and stuff, until all are one, guys. Have a great week. Thank you again for watching.